Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 7 baby maker perfumes. These are all fragrances that when I personally smell these on a man, it drives me absolutely bananas. These are fragrances that when you walk by, all the girls are going to look at you and go, I want to have that man's baby. And I'm not kidding, these are such amazing, sexy fragrances. But also I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be hosting a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a bottle of the #1 baby maker perfume. So make sure that you wait to the end of the video to get details on how to enter this giveaway. I have a goal to reach 10,000 subscribers by the time that I go to XERJOFF, which is at the end of March. And so I thought I could do some giveaways to not only give back to you guys, but to also kind of share awareness for my channel. And also if you guys could help me out by sharing my videos, it makes a huge difference to me and I really appreciate it. But anyway, let's jump into this list. The number 7 on this baby maker perfume list is Mikelef's Desir Toxic. This is one that has been hyped up a lot recently, and I wanted to try this one because it has a cannabis note in it. And generally, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't gravitate towards things that smell like cannabis. I don't really love perfumes that smell like, you know, marijuana, weed, cannabis, whatever you want to call it. So I was intrigued by this one, seeing it being hyped up a lot, seeing a lot of people saying that it's so sexy, so sexy. And also I want to say really quick that all the perfumes in this video are tried and true baby makers. Like, I have tested these thoroughly, and I guarantee that they are sex bombs. And I've seen Michelle Curly Fragrance posting about this one, so I wanted to try it, and I was surprised by it. I do like it a lot more than I was expecting to like it. Like, it's very sexy for me, but I try to be open-minded to try a cannabis fragrance. So like I said, I usually don't go for things like that, but this one, there's something about it. There's so much dimension to this. I think it's because there is a lot of patchouli in this. It kind of creates a more earthy balance to it. It's not just like straight up cannabis. The way that the cannabis and the patchouli in this blends together, it works really well, but there's also a lot of fruitiness in this. It has like a black currant that really comes through. It's a really strong, I feel like usually in fragrances, black currant isn't usually like the star of the show, but in the opening for sure, in this one, the black currant really comes through with that subtle earthiness. There's so much beautiful dynamic spice in this. There's cardamom, there's cinnamon, but it's also very musky. It's also citrusy. There's a lot of brightness in this. I think the main notes that stand out to me with this one is the black currant, the citrus, and the cannabis and patchouli mixture. It's just, it's really nice. This one for me is almost a little more youthful. Definitely for a younger guy, a more playful guy. It's not like a very classy scent at all, but it is really fun and very sexy. And also I wanted to let you guys know that I have a link in the description for these through Max Aroma. It is an affiliate link, but you can find basically all of the ones that I'm mentioning today from Max Aroma. So the next one that I have is by Masque Milano. This one's been out for a long time. I think it came out in 2013, but I just recently discovered it at Osme for the first time the other day. And this one is definitely a little more on the festive side. Like, it's not really something that I would pull for in the summer, but, well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I will wear whatever I want whenever I want. I'm not huge on genders for fragrances or seasons for fragrances. Some people are like, oh, you can only wear this in the winter. Oh, it's only for men, it's only for women. I don't really believe in that. Like, I just kind of wear whatever I want, whenever I want. I love wearing masculine fragrances, like you guys know. And if there's a fragrance that I really love, even if it is like winter appropriate, I will wear it in the summer if I really want to. So this one, Masque Milano Tango, is a very ambery, warm, aromatic fragrance. It doesn't have any of that fruitiness that Desir Toxic has, but it is just really beautiful. Cumin, cardamom, super ambery. There's a little bit of sweetness with some tonka bean, some woodiness. There's a little bit of like sandalwood and cedar, and some florals as well. There's some jasmine and some Turkish rose. I picked these fragrances. They're all very sexy and they're all 100% baby makers for me, but they're different. But they're baby makers in different ways, right? Like I just said, the first one is very playful. Like, that's something that if I smelled out on a guy in a bar or something, it'd be like very fun and playful. But with this one, it's more of a rich, very comforting scent. Like, I feel like this is a baby maker because for me, when I smell this on a guy, it just makes me feel like secure. Like, he's very dominant. He is going to take care of things and I don't have to worry about anything. He's the guy that I can trust. He's reliable and I just want to have his babies. Really, really pretty woody scent. It's very dry as well. That is Tango by Masque Milano. So the next one that we have, number 3, is Manhattan by Roja. This is one that there was a little bit of like a controversy around this one with its release. It was like taken away and then it came back, and now it's here to stay. And people are just starting to really discover this one. And this fragrance is just stunning. This is one of the most dynamic fragrances that I've ever smelled. Absolutely amazing creation by Roja Dove. It's another very ambery perfume, but this one is a little bit lighter. Kind of like how I was saying the last one was technically more cooler weather appropriate. I think this one actually is good for the summer. I don't know. I see a lot of reviews on things and people say, oh, well, this is just meant for the winter. It's just meant for cooler weather. Like Naxos, for example. I always say, wear Naxos in the summer. It's perfect for the summer weather. I know a lot of people think, oh, it's tobacco, so it's only for the winter. I think that the same can be said for Manhattan by Roja. I think this is a great summertime fragrance because it is on the lighter side. It's very spicy. There's some pepper, but there's a really nice coconut note in this as well. With the tobacco, it's very unique, but it leans on the lighter side. It's not, the tobacco in this isn't like a really heavy pipe tobacco. For me, it's more of like a tobacco leaf. It's a little more natural and earthy smelling, but there's still freshness in here. There's lavender, there's a lot of florals, there's jasmine, there's some rose, even some violet and heliotrope, ton of florals in this. There's an interesting pine tree note, there's some vetiver, vanilla. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this. Like I said, it's insanely dynamic. And this fragrance was inspired by the Art Deco 1920s in New York City, obviously with a name like Manhattan. It's inspired by speakeasies in the 1920s Manhattan. And I think it totally embodies it. It's really just a stunning fragrance, total baby maker. And there's something very alluring about it as well. Almost like this kind of mysterious, a little more mature vibe. Oh, freaking sexy. Manhattan by Roja, amazing creation. So the next one on this list is one that just, there's something about this drives me absolutely bonkers. It makes me just want to tackle any guy that's wearing this. Apple Brandy on the Rocks by Kilian. I've talked about this one before. I've talked about how it is one of my favorites from the Liqueur collection by Kilian, and I have said that I think that this one is totally, dropping things, totally underrated. Everyone talks about Angel Share, Angel Share, Angel Share. People need to talk more about Apple Brandy on the Rocks because in my opinion, I actually prefer this a little more than Angel Share. You know, the number one complaint with Angel Share is like, oh, it's so thick, it's so syrupy, it's too much for a lot of people. I mean, frag heads love it anyway. It's a beautiful smell, but I think that just for like day-to-day wear, it's a little much, it's a little heavy, but this one is the total opposite. You still get that amazing like apple pie, apple hit with the smell. It has the brandy and the rum, but it's very light. It's not thick at all. It's very, very effervescent, very aromatic and light. And it's almost like exactly how you would picture the whiskey glass or whatever with the ice cubes kind of like clinking together and that fizz coming off, like the, I don't even know what you call this. I have such a way with words, right? Whatever that is, when you picture in your head, that's what it smells like. And I don't know if it's with the combination of the vodka on the rocks. There isn't like vodka in this, but it's that rum and brandy and it's that same kind of feeling. There's pineapple in this as well. It gives it this amazing like freshness. There's vanilla in this. It's just ever so slightly creamy from the vanilla and some ambroxan. It's just so freaking sexy, you guys. Like this on a man is unreal. It's just delicious. Like you just want to keep smelling it and smelling it. When a guy wears this around me, like I'm just sniffing their neck like the whole time. I'm like, come in close. I want to smell you. You smell so good. Because this one isn't a huge projector. It lasts a very long time, but in my experience, in my testing phase, if you will, it doesn't really fly off the skin like you would think that it would, but it does last a really long time. So freaking sexy, guys. Put your Angel Share bottle to the side and try Apple Brandy on the Rocks. Thank me later. So sexy. Next on this list, we have one of my favorites of all time, one of the sexiest fragrances ever, only number 2 to my number 1. And this is Tony Iommi Monkey Special. I've talked about this 5 million times on this channel. This perfume is different in the way of, I feel like the last few have been a little more elegant, a little more refined. This one is just a dirty, dirty bad boy. Like this is your rebellious stage in a man, like girls that go after guys that smell like this. Bad boy, leather jacket, rock and roll. So freaking cool and so hot, ungodly hot. And it's just so different with this passion fruit note. It's a patchouli bomb. Like, you have to really love and appreciate patchouli to really get this fragrance. I mean, there is a lot of dimension to this. It's not just patchouli. There's like caramel and vanilla, leather. Like, there's just so much to this fragrance. It's so freaking hot. I don't even know if there's any more I can say about this. It's just a sexy, sexy, sexy fragrance. Total bad boy. The kind of guy that wears this, at least when I picture it, is like the guy that I want to fix. Like, the guy that is so bad, so emotionally unavailable, I just want to like obsess over him and hug him and fix him, if that makes sense. Tony Iommi Monkey Special, you can't go wrong with. Absolute woman killer, womanizer, lady killer fragrance. You guys already know. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10 by XERJOFF, and I like to wear it myself. So next on this list, we have BDK's Rouge Smoking. This is one that I recently got sent to me in the mail. I smelled this for the first time on camera. I don't remember being insanely blown away by it, but I have been playing with it, testing it over the last like week, and this one I really liked. I was really blown away by this. Beautiful creation by BDK, sweet and alluring and comforting. Kind of has like this cherry Dr. Pepper vibe to it. Like, I don't know, there's something in here. There's definitely cherry, but there's also something that's kind of like Coca-Cola Dr. Pepper for me. There's some muskiness to this, some white musk, some orange blossom as well. There's something in this, it's so smooth, like silky smooth, this fragrance. And it has some cashmere wood, some tonka bean, some labdanum, some violet. Absolutely sexy. I wouldn't say this is a bad boy perfume. This might be like a reformed bad boy perfume. Like the guy that went through his Tony Iommi stage, his heartbreaker stage, and now he's kind of taken a step back. He's ready to mature a little, but still has that bad boy like mentality in the back of his mind. Like, it's always there, right? But he's on a better path now. So sexy. BDK, Rouge Smoking. I love the bottles, love the juice color. And now it's time for my number one baby maker perfume. For some reason, there's just something about this perfume that whenever I smell it, I want to get pregnant. Like, I immediately want to procreate. I don't know what it is, what's wrong with me. There's just something about this perfume that is like crack. It's like immediate aphrodisiac, immediate response from me. Via Cavour one by XERJOFF. You guys, this is the number one XERJOFF ever. There is something about this fragrance that is so special and so different. Like, I love recommending this for men. It's totally unisex. Of course, a woman could wear it. I love to wear it as well. But there's something about this on a man that is just so freaking hot and unexpected. Like, I feel like this is not a scent profile that a lot of men go for. I wouldn't say that this is a feminine perfume. I think that it is right on the unisex line, doesn't really lean feminine or masculine. It does have a little bit of fruitiness in this. It has like red berries and white peach, but it also has a lot of depth. There's like this beautiful dark chocolate. There's some oud, some caramel, some patchouli as well, muskiness and a little bit of patchouli. Kind of adds this earthiness. There's some vanilla, amber, cashmere, like all of my favorite things. This fragrance on a man is just unreal. This is the sexiest perfume I've ever smelled in my entire life. There's just something about this that for me, I picture a man that would wear this is just like the most confident person on the planet. So entirely sure of themselves, so confident in their abilities to be like this sexy masculine man that can take care of anything that comes their way. A man that doesn't complain, like takes the reins and takes the lead. A very dominant man would wear this, and it just drives me nuts, guys. It's a baby maker. I'm serious. It's a panty dropper, whatever you want to call it, whatever the algorithm likes to hear. Any man that's watching this, you need to try this fragrance. Via Cavour one by XERJOFF. You will get so much attention from this. Not only does it last a very, very long time, it is strong. Like, when you spray this, you will project like crazy. You will be turning heads everywhere you go. You are going to get compliments. I swear on my life, you're going to get compliments and people are going to ask you what you're wearing. And that leaves me to the giveaway portion of this video. I'm going to be giving away my 15 ml bottle of Via Cavour one. This is one of the perfumes that you get in the personal discovery sets if you order them. I love it so much. I immediately got a big bottle of it. And so I want to give back to you guys. And what's a better way to do that than to give you the sexiest perfume on the planet on a man, the #1 baby maker in the world. So if you don't want to make some babies, you probably shouldn't enter this giveaway. To enter, all you have to do is to make sure to be subscribed to my YouTube channel here and to share this video with 3 different people, 3 of your friends. Tell them to enter the giveaway as well and to subscribe. I would love that. And also you need to be following me on Instagram, which will be linked in the description below. And then finally, you have to post a screenshot of this video and post it to your story on Instagram and tag me. And once you've done those things, make sure to leave a comment below on this video saying done with your Instagram handle. That's very, very, very important. You have to put your Instagram handle because when I do the random comment picker, I'm going to double check on Instagram that all the tasks have been completed for this giveaway. And this is open worldwide. You guys can enter wherever you are in the world. I really want to give back to you guys and just thank you for everything you guys have helped me achieve so far. It's just an absolute dream. I'm so excited to see where I am a year from now. Is going to be unreal, and I really appreciate you guys helping me trying to reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers by Xons. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Please enter the giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.